Pastor Jamal Bryan.
Right? I don't really follow church people and I don't really follow up pastors. I don't. I have my reasons why I don't do it, and I'm going to give a reason why I don't do it. Right? Pastor Jamal Bryan, I don't know much about that man. I don't know about his church, nor do I care to know anything about him. You understand? But I see something on the internet that is going around, and right is right and wrong is wrong. No, you have a church fundraiser, and that is a public event where all sort of people is coming to be at your event. The dress that your wife have on was very inappropriate, and I don't give two craps what you want to say. And the pulpit, defending the dress that you bought for your wife. The right is right and wrong is wrong. You understand? That dress depicts nudity. It depicts nakedness. She was not naked under, but the material of it depicts the nakedness and the outline of her body. All right, you defending it and talking about, oh, you're married to something. I'm paraphrasing here. You're married to something that you're pleased, and when you go home, you want to say, damn, you have that behavior at your private time, in your private moment. You understand? You don't dress like that going to church on Sunday, and you definitely don't dress like that at a fundraising or any other public event that your church want to keep. You and your wife must have done yourself properly, right? My husband and I get invited to church for him to preach. And guess what? I have to wrap my head because it is appropriate to do. You understand? And I have to adorn myself properly because it is appropriate to do. The only way I would say that she could wear that dress is if it's your guy's anniversary. If it's your anniversary and you're taking her out on a date, you understand that's in the private time. So you know, saying your anniversary, she want to probably be sexy for you, or you want her to be sexy and go out and eat, and then whatever, if you know, at a hotel or when you go back on the yard and you get spicy with yourself. Like, I you take her out on a date if you are at a hotel. You understand? And so forth. On a private moment. You dress sexy. Not for a public thing like that, and you come out with your mouth full of shit, basically defending that she's not married to y'all, she's married to me. So you're telling us that you is a loose type of husband, then to look into it and say, oh, my wife dress banana really appropriate because it kind of subliminally depicts nakedness. The truth of the truth, brother. And you're not the only man that is a pastor that have a wife. So what example you would be setting for other young men or other young pastors and their wives? I'm pretty much sure that people look up to you guys. Come on now, make it make sense. Make it make sense. If it's a private session or private occasion or private outings that you guys are out on and people still now see you dressed like that and they have something to say, to hell with them. You understand? Because we're not married people, and you have to keep your married life spicy or your bedroom life spicy. But in the case of um a public event, a charity event, and a case of a of church, you dress appropriately. Dress appropriately, brother. You cannot be wrong and strong. You cannot be wrong and want to look right. And you must always have the hats for your wife, whether she is naked or covered. Is your wife? You must always have the hat for it. So basically, the way what I heard, what you said, but you married to her and you married to something that you want to enjoy to go home. That's paraphrasing here, according to what you're saying. You understand? You're based on the pulpit talking about your lostness of your wife. You understand now why you're married to this woman because basically the shape of her body and whatever, that is your business to keep private for yourself. If you was somewhere like on a dinner date or was at a hotel just enjoying himself on a vacation and somebody soon and a chat that now say body dressing appropriately come see them somewhere private, to hell with those people because only have on a life to live. You understand? But not at a public event, not at a charitable event, not as something to do with church. Not for uno want to set example for people and it's not good examples. That is why I don't get with church people. I don't follow pastors because it's the end of the day, most of them full of crap. I read my Bible, work up my own salvation. Yeah, me not follow up. Me not following up. If it was a event where if it was a private moment with you and your wife, I should dress sexy, fine. Fine. If she's in the house, I should dress sexy, fine. No problem. You understand? If you're not at the beach and she in her bikini, fine. And nobody not gonna wear skirt. Anybody we see wear skirt I wear frock got to go in a seawater. A foolishness that. And out there she have on a swimsuit, fine. Because of the occasion. Time and place for everything. Time and place matters. And you can't wrong and strong, no care who you be.